Hey, hello, hi, welcome everybody back to a new video. So do you guys ever take a look at your old dusty Wii and think that maybe it's a bit too big in comparison to maybe the big other Xboxes or the PS3s of the same time? If so, I have the thing just for you. Let's just take a look in here. Power cord, sensor bar, AV cables, and this. We also have our Wii remote and one more thing. I got all this stuff at a flea market and I ended up finding this for also $1. So I thought, you know, why not show it off? It's also red, just like this console we're gonna be reviewing. I'm thinking of putting it around here somewhere. Let's put it on a corner just right there. Anywho, we could take all this out of the way. So this is the Wii Mini. As you can tell straight away, even from the lighting on this, it seems to have a lot more of a robust build other than the glossy, dusty Wii that you see right here. The Wii Mini originally released in 2013, very late 2013 at that. I'm pretty sure the Wii U was already like announced by then, probably even released. And it was even weirder that this was still released because I'm pretty sure at that point Nintendo was pretty much canceling all of their Nintendo online services. That's like releasing the new 2DS once they started canceling their online services, which is actually going to be in like a couple months at the time of this video. Since we're on the topic of 2DSs, this console really reminds me of the 2DS line of 3DS systems. The build quality is pretty much identical, and of course the colors on this are almost exactly the same. Both of the versions of these consoles have tons of cost-cutting measures, like the plastic, taking off a bunch of features. But what's funny is that this has online service and this doesn't. So playing online is pretty much a no-go, and overall I really don't see the point in having this, especially if you bought it brand new. Taking a better look at it, if we go to the back, you'll have your USB slot, sensor bar, you know, your power, your video. And what's funny about this is I don't even think it supports 480p, so I think you're only stuck on 480i. So like if you wanted to plug in a component cable, I'm pretty sure they're not even compatible. Power button or eject button. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is a really satisfying way to open your games and stuff. In comparison to the original Wii, just sliding the disc in, I don't think it's as satisfying. There is a huge difference in terms of weight. They're both pretty hefty, but this one, I feel like you could knock somebody out with it if you were to throw it at someone. This, you'll only give them a bruise. Of course, by that time, Nintendo was already getting rid of their GameCube support, even with redesigned Wii's having stripped down of its GameCube support on the top, which I did review some time ago. So this, of course, doesn't have any GameCube support, but I'm pretty sure people actually went ahead and made it so that you could still play GameCube games on this console. And because I bought this used from a swap meet, I actually haven't went and tested it out, so let's go and see how this thing runs. Of course, I'm gonna expect it to be mostly the same, but I want to see which kind of apps are removed and stuff like that. And I also just want to see how the disc ejecting works on here. All right, so here is the Wii Mini. This is the first time I'm gonna be turning it on, and what other way to use this console than to play some Smash Bros on it? I lied, playing WarioWare. I also got this from a thrift store for like $2.50. I was so excited to finally have a copy of this game until I opened it and realized that it was WarioWare. Still a win, I guess, but I've always wanted to have it. It's cool to have the manual and stuff like that, and to have it by the one and only person named Vargas. Anywho, let's turn this on and see if it works, hopefully. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard that. I really don't know what happened there. I've never had that problem with the Wii before. What I'm trying to do right now is see, maybe by chance it was just bad video cable. If not, then I have a feeling it might be a GPU problem. Who knows? But let's go and try it back. All right, moment of truth. This keeps clicking. I don't know if you guys hear that. Might be a problem with this console. All right, so just to make sure, I'm gonna try it on the HD TV. Oh, okay. So the TV does matter. And as you can see straight away, there is no apps on here. We should be good now. So first thing I want to test out is going through the options over here. Of course, we don't have our GameCube management. So let's go over to normal data, save data, and see what kind of games these people were playing. All right, so they were playing Mario Bros. Doesn't seem like there's any progress on here. I do have a copy of Mario Bros, which I'll go into in a bit. So going over to the Wii settings, you can see that a lot of the stuff here is really stripped down. You can tell because I'm pretty sure at this point, go over to your internet settings. It's just so obvious that they stripped down a bunch of the stuff. But what's really weird is I don't think you can adjust much of the resolution settings. I'm pretty sure it's stuck at 480i, which I'm pretty sure is the reason why the console didn't work on our CRT, because of the CRT is 240p. And I really don't think there's much else to explore on here. What I do want to check out the new Super Mario Bros. Save file that these other owners had. So I'm gonna go and pop my copy of that in real quick. All right, so let's go and open it up. I like this. It makes the same exact sound as the normal Wii when it boots up a game. Hopefully these guys have some data. Whoa, okay. These guys are stacked. So it looks like the only game they played on here was Mario Bros. Wii. I've never even played these levels before. That's really cool. Never played this game before. I've always liked some of the WarioWare games, especially the DS one. I played some of WarioWare Gold, which the funny thing about that is they're actually pretty rare now to find because it came out so late in the 3DS's lifespan. In my opinion, it was a really, really good game. One of the few 3DS games that's actually fully dubbed, and I've always really liked that. I wish they had like a WarioWare show or something like that, just because of how stupid some of the comedy is. Like this, for example, how they're making an ancient story out of a Wii remote. Let go of your inhibitions. I can't move my thing. Hello? It's not recognizing. There we go. I can't move my thing. Barely got it. Okay. This game is cool. It has some of the it uses the Wiimote speakers. Oh. I can't. There we go. No. Anywho, the Wii Mini, a very interesting console. There's really not much to say about this other than it being a super bare bones version of the Wii. I could see it being fun for if you really like top loader consoles like the PS1 or something, or if you really want to be off the grid and not have any sort of internet connection to your Wii at all. Or maybe if you just like the build quality and the color of it, or if you really think that a good maybe 1.5, 2 inches is too much for your Wii and decide getting a Wii Mini is more of a safe spacer, a space saver. Exactly the same width, only like 1.5 inches less shorter. Very odd console, but fun nonetheless. If you guys liked what you saw, definitely leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out. And if you have one of these consoles, let me know because I want to see if this thing was even common. But that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video.